What's up, guys? It's me, Alan. I am back with another video, and I'm back with the NASCAR Cup Series Auto Club race reaction, the final Cup Series race at Auto Club before the reconfiguration. Of course, the Xfinity race got pushed back from yesterday to today because of rain, so that'll be on later. Um, because the race is on FS2, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a reaction. I want to. If I don't have the channel, I may have to pull up a stream. The problem is I also have college stuff to do, so I might end up just skipping it for this week. I'll let y'all know a little later. But with that being said, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams. And I'm 35 subscribers away from 800. Let's see if we can keep that going. Would be appreciated. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into this. So, again, because practice and qualifying got rained out, you go to the metric system. Christopher Bell starts on the pole. Kyle Larson has to pit in, early with an engine issue. Competition caution on lap 15. And driver's pit. Martin Truex Jr. gets a equipment interference penalty. Larson takes his car to the garage. He would return. Bell gets into the wall. Byron makes contact with the wall. Gregson makes contact with the wall thanks to Christopher Bell. Brad Keselowski goes first spin thanks to a tap from Corey LaJoie to bring out the caution. Kyle Busch gets a speeding penalty here. And Ross Chastain takes the stage one victory. Ryan Blaney second, Daniel Suarez third, Alex Bowman fourth, Denny Hamlin fifth, William Byron sixth, Joey Logano seventh, Kevin Harvick eighth, Martin Truex Jr. ninth, and Chase Elliott 10th. And then Daniel Suarez gets a speeding penalty. AJ Allmendinger brings out the next caution, goes for a backstretch slide after making contact with Corey LaJoie off turn two and hits the inside wall. Truex Jr. with damage off pit road, then loses his tire on his way back to the pits. 2-lap penalty for him. He would eventually get back on the lead lap, I believe. They didn't really show what happened to Truex Jr. I heard somebody say that Chastain was involved or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But that happened. We get a caution for Corey LaJoie. He spins into the grass, but straightens the car out. Had help from Reddick. I thought it looked like Ty Gibbs at first. They both run the Monster sponsorship. Okay, so like they look similar. Allmendinger took his car to the garage. Looks done for the day, and then we get a caution on the restart. Ty Dillon and Christopher Bell both get spun after the field checked up. Basically, the guys near towards the back thought Logano was going to go sooner than he did, and the whole field and the field just checked up in spots. Ty Dillon and Bell both get spun. One ends up in the wall, the other ends up in the grass. And Blaney, Keselowski, Reddick, Gibbs, Almirola, Haley, Priest, Gill, and Ware all caught up in it. Almirola, Priest, Reddick, and Bell ended up done for the day as a result. Stones Jr. makes contact with the wall. Then he makes contact with the wall again. Ross Chastain takes the stage two victory. Kyle Busch second, Joey Logano third, Kevin Harvick fourth, Daniel Suarez fifth, Denny Hamlin sixth, Chase Elliott seventh, Alex Bowman eighth, Brad Keselowski ninth, and Corey LaJoie grabs 10th. That's pretty freaking cool right there. Ty Dillon brings out a caution early in stage three for loss of power in his car. Both Denny Hamlin and Bubba Wallace report that they believe that they're losing their engines in their cars. Logano would pit with possible contact with the wall, and then the leaders pit the next time by. So basically, after that, you get your green flag pit stops here. Ty Dillon officially marked out of the race. Bubba Wallace, when he pitted, told to shut his engine off on pit road, go to the garage with engine issues. His day is done, unfortunately, and he looked really good in this race today. Adjustments weren't quite there at the point in time, but Wallace looked really, really good. And I think if some of those adjustments had gone a little bit more their way, he probably would have gotten even farther up in the field. But, rounding close to the top 10, top 15, pretty much majority of the day until he got knocked out. That's a pretty damn good day for him. And obviously the team will continue to build upon that. Hamlin did manage to make it to the end of the race. Byron ended up having to go back down pit road with the tire going down, and then he gets a speeding penalty in the process. So double oof. Per Eric Jones's team's Twitter, he reported he may have a tire coming apart. Brad Keselowski ended up in the wall in the final laps, but no caution. Kyle Busch takes the white flag, and wins at Auto Club, his 61st win in the Cup Series, and now breaks a tie with the King Richard Petty for 19 consecutive seasons with a win. And what's crazy is that this streak almost ended back in 2020 had Kyle Busch not won, had he not won at Texas in the playoffs when he had already been eliminated from the playoffs. That streak would have ended that season. Um, and of course, he won last year, courtesy of Reddick and Briscoe shenanigans at Bristol Dirt, allowing Kyle Busch to go on by. And then he gets the win at Auto Club today. And to get a win with RCR, the new team, this quickly. I mean, hell, he was in contention to win the Daytona 500 last week, but we know how Kyle Busch is with the Daytona 500. He has no fucking luck whatsoever. Um, but him getting a win this early with this team and the fact that he was in contention both races, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Kyle Busch may end up having a pretty damn good season. Like people were saying in the offseason, like, oh, Kyle Busch will probably get a win or two, but people are trying to say that he's gonna have like a revival or resurgence. Like pump the brakes. But nah, I think, and I know we're only two races in, but I think Kyle Busch is gonna have probably could get like maybe three, possibly four wins this regular season alone, potentially, if everything goes in his favor. Um, and he's up for a damn good season, I think. Um, so we'll just have to see what happens from there. But um, it was a damn good race. Majority of it was really good. It does suck that the track is going to get torn down after tonight. Well, at least in terms of majority of it, and then it's going to get redone as the short track, which is basically the front stretch and pit road. I believe they said, or I believe I've at least seen that, and and then the rest of the land around it, or majority of the land around it, has already been sold off. As Slapshot would say, booming real estate market or whatever the hell. Um, I mean, it sucks. I'm willing to give Short Track Auto Club a chance. And people have pointed out this whole thing of like people were complaining about tracks like Auto Club for forever, and then now in recent years, it's people are praising it. I think like the thing with that is it comes with eras. It comes with time frames and the way the cars run in the packages and stuff like that. Like yeah, Auto Club can provide some amazing racing. I think one of the knocks on Auto Club, especially in more recent years, was that you get the amazing racing on restarts, and then everybody gets strung out, and it becomes hard to pass, whatever. We didn't really see a lot of that. Now, yeah, we saw these guys get single file at points in time, obviously, but it was a lot of 3, 4, 5 wide, from restarts, and then a lot of side by side at points in time. The battle, Ross Chastain and Kyle Busch's battle for the lead prior to the green flag pit stops in stage 3 was remarkable. Um, and it was a lot of fun to watch. Again, I'm willing to give Short Track Auto Club a chance, but um, we'll see, man. Again, it sucks because it does feel like a lot of these big tracks that came about in the 90s, when NASCAR was in its boom period, Auto Club, um, Chicagoland, Kentucky, Texas, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of these tracks are either going away from the schedule and aren't coming back. Although Chicagoland, I feel like you can hold out hope for two reasons. One, because they've got like a motocross thing going on there later this year, and two, because of the street course race. And depending on how that goes, there's a possibility. Maybe NASCAR says, okay, we'll go back. Let's go back to Chicagoland. Hopefully, you can hope. Kentucky, I think that track's done with NASCAR. I don't think they're going back there. Um, and then Texas, like, how the fuck is Texas still here? I mean, I know why, but how the fuck is that track still here? That track fucking sucks. If any track should get converted into a short track or something, it's that one. Leave Auto Club alone, turn Texas into a short track, and if that doesn't fucking work, blow the goddamn track up and put a fucking Walmart on it, because you ain't saving. Because if you try to turn Texas into a short track and that doesn't save it, I don't know what the fuck will. Just saying, you know. But with all that being said, again, congratulations, Kyle Busch, on the W. We'll see regarding the Xfinity race. I don't know if I'll be able. I don't know if I get Fox Sports 2, FS2, whatever. If I do, I should be able to do a race reaction. If I don't, I don't know. I also have college stuff to get done again, so I'll announce it on Twitter and also my YouTube community post. So make sure you have your notifications turned on in the event that I don't end up doing an Xfinity Series race reaction. Um, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you use the link to Steve Vendor's Random Fantasy Picks down in the description. If you have Twitter, please please subscribe. Help me to get to 800 subscribers by WrestleMania. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.